welcome back to Crochet at My House. Got plenty to show this week, and we are going to start with books and things, non-crochet related mostly. And you can see we have changed up the background quite a lot. I've redone the top shelf, done up here, cleared that. Still working on this bit, it is a work in progress. But we are making progress on the room. I still have more stuff to organise and tidy, but it's a lot better than it was. So we're going to start with showing books. And I think I will start with this one. This is Alfie's Secret War. And it sounded really interesting. If you want to freeze the frame and have a quick read of that, you can. I just read the back of it and I thought it sounded really interesting, so I'm thinking I'll have a read of that.
I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
Pony Club.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read it yet, but it sounds interesting.
Now, I used to collect these a long time ago, and Cecile has read one or two of the ones I already had. And I saw this one, and I thought she might be interested. It is Comet and Storm. It's kind of a big book, but it sounded like a good one. And you can see it's just kind of writing inside. There's the occasional like little flag or like a picture of a pony like that on the chapters, but otherwise it doesn't really have pictures or anything. And there's the back, which gives you a little bit of information about it. It's 2 books in one apparently, so it's not really one massive book, it's like 2 books combined. And I have been collecting up the Harry Potter books, and I got my hands on these 2 the other day. This one is The Half-Blood Prince, and it is a hardback, which I like. Much prefer the artwork on these ones. Again, this is all just writing in here. And interestingly, this one did come with a bookmark in it, which is Harry Potter. Which is kind of neat. I quite like that. Just a little thing that the last person that had the book left in the book. Pretty cool. And it's still got its dust cover, so that's nice. And of course I got this other one as well. Oh, did I mention what this one is? This one's the Half-Blood Prince. This one is the Prisoner of Azkaban, which again, hardback, which I think I did end up basically getting double with this one, because I think I got paperback of it, but I think I could justify it because it's a hardback and I prefer the artwork on here in a lot of ways, although I think it was similar on the other one. Anyway, this one is the Prisoner of Azkaban, and I'm going to try and read these. If you do want me to tell you more about the books I'm reading, I can try, but just bear in mind it does take me a very long time to read a book.
I've gotten a sewing bag book.
Yeah, it's got lots of different ideas for sewing different bags, and as Cecile does enjoy sewing, that is a good buy. And it's got plenty of pictures inside. I'm not going to show all of it, but you can see it does do like picture tutorials of different things, and it also shows finished items. So there's plenty to look at in here, along with plenty of written information for you to figure out what you're doing.
Very cool.
So that's a nice book. And it's the Book of Bags. And the person that put together's name's there. So that's that book. And I have two more I'm going to show. This one is actually knitting, which my aunt does knitting. So I thought I would get this for her. And it has a whole bunch of things in it. So it's quite literally a whole bunch of blocks. All sorts of different patterns. They do have some more close-up pictures of them like that. And I just thought it might be fun for her to test out the different stitches without making a whole like cardigan or whatever. So there's that. And the last book I got was The Victorian Farm. Now I used to watch this on TV like way back when it first came out. Really loved it. And this is a book all about it. It's got different recipes and everything that they used inside and lots of pictures. Lots of information about all the things. So I got that. Here's a bit in the kitchen. So really nice book, very heavy, and it is a hardback, and it's got a stuffed cover, which is lovely. So that was a nice find. And that's everything we got this week that's not crochet related. Moving on to projects, I have two different ones I'm going to show. And I'm going to start with these socks that I'm making. So you might think this looks kind of interesting. This is actually the heel, and that's going to be the leg, and this area is going to be the part where the foot is. I do have a picture here that I could quickly show you. So they're called spiral socks, and you work them up from the heel, and then you go up the leg and then down the foot. So it's kind of an interesting way of building a sock, but I thought I'd try it, and I'm making them for my mum. So that's the first thing, and unintentionally I've used the Gryffindor colours, which is kind of cool.
I've gotten a row done, and
Yay!
also I've started on the next
Round.
Next round.
So she has been working on her hat, and it's coming up slowly. That looks pretty good. Hopefully by the time she shows it next time, we'll have a little bit more colour showing. And then I also have a blanket that I started, which I believe I mentioned last week. I'm trying to untangle a piece of yarn. And so I've been working on that. And this is it here. So I've done a couple of rows since then. And I'm changing colour every 3 rows. So the solid colours will have 2 sets of hoops, and the multi colour sections will have 1 set of hoops. And they will eventually go up and make the Jacob's ladder. But I am enjoying making it, and it's a fairly quick one to whip up. It will still take me a while because obviously it's for a double bed, so it's huge. And I haven't forgotten about the butterfly blanket I'm making. I will be getting back to it. I just been kind of starting projects and stuff. But that's everything that we've been working on, and of course I will try and pop in links and photos to things as well. Right, moving on to the last thing, which is all the crochet related items got recently, starting with some surprise bags. So there's a yarn shop in Dunfermline, which is in Scotland, and they were doing this. So you got a surprise bag of yarn for £5, which is pretty cool. And we thought we'd open them on here and show what we got. Right. I've got this first one. And in here we have, this is pretty. So this is a Rowan Kid Classic, made with lamb's wool and kid mohair. This thing under its stickers, it's got it written there. So it's 70% wool, 22% mohair, and 8% polyamide. And I don't think it has a color name, but it does, by the looks of it, have a code maybe?
Yeah, it has a barcode.
No, not that. I mean the color, the shade.
Oh.
The shade is 00894, and it's kind of a dark wine color, which is quite nice. And there's 3 in this bag, all the same color.
Ooh, that's quite a bit.
To make a decent project.
Ooh.
Right, so this one is also Rowan yarn. It's soft yak DK. So that's interesting.
Yaks.
Yes, yak. Oh, I forgot to mention how many grams are in this. 50 gram balls. This is also 50 grams. It'd help if they didn't put the sticker right on top of the shade. Okay, the shade was 0024 something. It's mostly coming off while I'm trying to see it. But anyway, that's nice. It's a sort of creamy beige colour.
00244.
This one doesn't have a sticker on it. There you go. You can see the number now. And there's 3 of them.
We have 4.
Oh, we've got 4 of this one. So that's nice. Want to get the last one?
Yeah. I wonder what it'll be. Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty.
So this is also Rowan yarn. It's felted tweed, 50 grams, made with merino wool and alpaca.
Alpaca?
And it's a sort of green with speckled colours through it. Kind of reminds me of the ocean. And how many is?
Oh, there's another color in here.
There's another colour. This one is a sort of reddy colour, again with the speckled colours through it.
No red one.
There's 2 of the red one and 1 of the green one.
That's pretty.
Very pretty. So that is all of the yarn from the surprise bags. We did have to take a quick break because we had to go and do something, but we are back now and we're going to show the last couple of things. We do have 2 non-crochet related things to show. One was kind of forgotten about. first we'll start with these. So these are not a UK thing, they're very much an American thing. But we like getting them occasionally. And this is the Hot Fudge Sundae flavour. And yeah, they're just something nice for a change. And we do like this flavour. Most of the time here, if you find Pop-Tarts, it's either the strawberry flavour or the plain chocolate flavour. So getting something different like that is quite fun. And then, of course, we have Trolls Top Trumps. Now, if you don't know what this game is, basically, you say these numbers out loud, and then either the other player has a higher number or you have a higher number. And if you have a higher number, you get their card. If they have a higher number, they get your card. It's a fun little game. And yeah, it's from that more recent Trolls movie. And I also got the Inside Crochet magazine for this month. And it came with these wooden rings, which are for hanging plants. Hanging plants. So that's nice. And I happen to really like this jumper on the front. I think it's super cute. So I will give you a brief show of what's in here. Starting with this lovely zigzag bag. It's called Patchwork Bag. Yeah, it's cute. I'll skip past all the extra stuff. And we have Spirit of Floral. This is this month's square, which is the Tudor Rose, which is quite cute. And they do have plenty of pictures for instructions for that part, which is great. Then we have this lovely jumper, which is called Rose Sweater. And we have the Log Cabin Poncho, which I also really like. I've actually done the log cabin before, like the square. There's the jumper I like from the front, which is called Lavanda Jumper. And there's these arm wrist warmers. Not quite sure how to say the second word. It's Snowdrop Gauntlets or gauntlets maybe. Anyway, they're arm wrist warmers. And we have these really sweet baskets, which you do the flowers with embroidery, and they're called Rosie's Basket Set. We have cottage bunting, which is super cute. Reminds me a little bit of Jada and Stitchy's folk art blanket from a few years ago. I did do that blanket and I really enjoyed it, but the houses really do remind me of it. And we've got mesh veggie bags, useful, and they look pretty quick, those ones. Daisy Chain cushion, really cute. There's the hanging basket. Not super into the basket, but hey ho. Grow your own blanket, that's kind of funny. And then it's all these really bright flower squares. Got a little lovey. It's called Sweet Baby Bear Comforter, but it's a lovely. Easter Friends. There is a chicken and its chicks. Super duper cute. I think I might want to make the chicken at some point.
And the chicks.
And the last thing is organic play vegetables. And that's everything. So it's a really nice issue. I'm looking forward to doing bits, and there is a quick preview of what's coming up next month. I mostly like the look of the one in the middle. Yeah, that is the magazine for this month, which is Inside Crochet. I will try and remember and put a link for that in as well. And I've got some yarn, starting with Sunbeam St. Ives. I'm not sure if that's an I or an L. It's 4 ply and there's 25 grams. It's made in England and it's 80% wool and 20% nylon. It's like a sock yarn kind of thing, like the materials in it. It's a really nice kind of dark green with browns in it. I will have to take a picture to show the colour better. It's not showing up great on camera, but I've got 3 of those. Next we have Rowan Cotton Cashmere, and this one is 85% cotton and 15% cashmere. I'm going to say the shade is 00216, and it's just a really nice light pink colour. It's very soft. And then lastly
is a giant ball.
I have the Wool Shop Aran with Wool, and it's this massive ball of purple yarn. It's like a light lavender purple.
It's so pretty.
Made in the UK, and it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and it's really soft. There's 400 grams of this. So great buy. That's just about everything for today, and I think my question for today will be, have you ever bought a surprise bag, and if you haven't, would you buy one? So remember and like, comment, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications every time I put up a video.
Bye!